In a small American town, in a rundown apartment, lived James, a 15-year-old kid. His dad had passed away years ago, and his mom was bedridden with illness. Their family scraped by on his dad's pension, but that money was about to run out. The weight of the family was on James's shoulders, yet he held a big dream, to move to a city like New York and open a famous restaurant. But with empty pockets and a heart full of fear, that dream felt impossible. James went to school and worked part-time as a waiter at a local diner. Watching the chefs whip up delicious dishes from simple ingredients, he'd think, one day I'll own a restaurant like that. But reality was tough. No money, no experience. His friends would say, "James, you're poor. Why dream so big?" Their words fueled his doubts and fears. One evening, after a long shift, James sat in a park, head in his hands, thinking, "Mom's sick. We're out of money. How can I ever make my dream come true?" Just then, an older man, Mr. Johnson, sat beside him. Mr. Johnson was a retired businessman who once ran a small restaurant in town. James knew him because he'd occasionally eat at the diner and chat with him briefly. Noticing James's despair, Mr. Johnson asked, "What's wrong, kid? You look like the world's caving in." James hesitated. Why would this guy care, he thought. But Mr. Johnson's kind eyes made him open up. He spilled everything: his mom's illness, their poverty, his dream of owning a restaurant. Mr. Johnson listened and said, "Look, James, I get it. I was like you once. No family, no money. But I built my restaurant from nothing. If you listen to me, I can show you a way forward." James felt a spark of hope. This wasn't just some random guy. Mr. Johnson had walked the same path and made it. Plus, their past chats at the diner gave James a bit of trust. He nodded. "All right, sir, I'm listening. But I've got nothing. How can I do this?" Mr. Johnson smiled. "You've got grit, and that's enough. I'm giving you a 3-day challenge. Complete it, and you'll find your path." James wasn't sure, but he thought, what do I have to lose? He agreed to try. Day 1, Mr. Johnson said, "Go to 5 restaurants in town and talk to their managers. Ask how they started their businesses. Tell them I sent you." James was nervous. Why would anyone talk to a kid like me? But Mr. Johnson's name gave him confidence. The first 2 managers brushed him off, but the third, hearing Mr. Johnson's name, said, "Johnson's an old friend. All right, kid, I'll talk." He shared, "I started with nothing, just learned bit by bit." By evening, James had talked to 5 managers. He realized everyone starts somewhere. Day 2, Mr. Johnson said, "Today, ask the diner's chef to teach you a simple recipe, then cook it for your mom." James protested, "I don't know how to cook." Mr. Johnson replied, "You don't need to be a chef. Just try." James learned a basic pasta recipe from the diner's chef. At home, hands shaking, he cooked it. His mom took a bite and smiled, "James, this is amazing. You made me so happy." For the first time, James felt a surge of confidence. Day 3, Mr. Johnson said, "Go to the diner's owner and pitch a new dish idea. Mention my name." James was terrified but trusted Mr. Johnson's reputation. He told the owner, "Sir, Mr. Johnson sent me. I have an idea for a special dish to bring in more customers." The owner, respecting Mr. Johnson, said, "All right, kid, give it a shot." James added his pasta dish to the menu. Customers loved it, and the owner gave him more responsibilities. James returned to Mr. Johnson and asked, "What's the secret to success?" Mr. Johnson grinned, "You've already found it. Your fear was holding you back. Confidence comes from taking small steps. You tried, and you won." James worked hard after that. He kept his diner job, learned cooking and business skills, saved for his mom's treatment, and finished school. Years later, he moved to New York and started a food truck. His tasty food and warm personality made it a hit. Slowly, he opened his dream restaurant, James's Kitchen, which became a local favorite. Lesson: success doesn't come overnight. Fear and doubt can hold you back, but small steps and persistence push you forward. Believe in yourself, take it one step at a time, and you'll turn the impossible into reality.